Hello, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be making a creamy hair shampoo. If you're watching this video, my name is Josephine, your favorite cosmetic formulator and coach, and your guide to cosmetic formulation, products, ingredients. So continue watching. Thank you for being here. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, like, share, and comment below. Also have any suggestion about any product we should make next, then you can suggest it in the comment section. As I said earlier, I'm going to be formulating a creamy hair shampoo, and it's going to come in like 4 phases. The first phase is going to be my water phase, the second phase my oil phase, and then the third phase my surfactant phase. Last phase, that would be my cool down phase, that is the ingredients that don't need heat or ingredients that cannot withstand heat. Now for my water phase, I've weighed some ingredients which are my water and my oil phase. I have about 4 ingredients in my water phase, and then my oil phase about 4 ingredients too. I haven't weighed my water for the water phase, and I haven't weighed the oil for the oil phase. So I'm going to weigh my water now, which is going to be our solvent. And this is going to be the majority of the ingredients. It's going to be what will dilute every other thing. And now that I have my water, I will include the second ingredient into it, which is disodium EDTA. This is a chelating ingredient or chelating ingredient, which is going to help bind the metal ions. That is, for it not to change in color, in smell, and all those things. I'm using deionized water, so don't use tap water. I'm going to mix it into it. When you mix disodium EDTA into your water, it's supposed to dissolve even without heat. Or even without dissolving, I can still include my humectant. My humectant is going to be very small, and that's because we are making a wash-off product. You can choose from any humectant out there: propandol, propylene glycol, glycerin, sodium lactate. They all have their pros and cons, so you can actually try to see which one you think will work best for you, depending on what's your brand story, or what you can find, or what you can afford, or what you can get. So it all depends on different reasons for choosing different alternatives. For the disodium EDTA, for natural ingredients, you can use sodium phytate, but that means that you cannot use the same pH I'm using for yours. My pH is going to be higher compared to the pH that sodium phytate demands. I'm going to be putting my pH around 5.5 to 6. Sodium phytate pH is usually below 5.5. Now the next ingredient, which is a conditioning ingredient, especially for those that want to make 2-in-1 shampoo, this is superb to include into your surfactant. Although it is a cationic ingredient, it can still pair with anionic. If you've been following my class or any of our courses or videos, you will know I always say don't pair cationic surfactant with anionic surfactant or emulsifier, but this particular one is different. It can pair with any other ingredient. So I'm going to include it into it and allow it to fully mix in, dissolve. At this point, you can either reduce the pH here because of the guar hydroxypropytrimonium chloride, and at the same time you can leave it out. You can decide to use any other gum, but it won't do the same job as this guar hydroxypropytrimonium chloride. So let's say you are using the guar hydroxypropytrimonium chloride for serum. After hydrating, if you don't get the correct pH or get the right size you think it should be, then you adjust the pH. I left it to hydrate for some time, and now it has hydrated and thickened my formulation. Now I'll go to the oil phase. I've weighed my oil, then I will add the other ingredients. This is my emulsifier. You can choose to use any emulsifier for your own formulation. This is it. This is what is going to bind the oil and the water together to give it a creamy formulation. And then I'm going to add my thickener into it. This is stearic acid. This is what is going to stabilize it. It's going to give it that thick consistency that you want. You can adjust it to any size. Oh, I didn't say the emulsifier I used. I used Ceterio Alcohol and Ceterio 20 as my emulsifier. So the ratio at which you use it depends on the oil in the formulation and how you want it to be stable. Then I also have a thickener here, which is also going to give it the Newtonian kind of feel. I'm going to include it. You can leave this out if you wish. To get the formula for this product, you can get it from our website, jclabandacademy.com. If you also want us to make this for you, you can go through our white labeling services or formulas to product development services. Just check our website, jclab and anacademy.com. Now I'm going to place both on heat. When this has heat up to about 75 to 80 degree, I'll pour this inside, make the emulsion. Then I'll come back. Now this is a product. This method, this cream method, is called an emulsion. So we formed an emulsion with the water phase and the oil phase. If your surfactants are powders or beads, then you will need to dissolve them on time. Now what I have here is my water phase, oil phase, and my surfactant phase. After the water has heated up to 70 to 75 degrees centigrade, I added the oil phase and allowed everything to dissolve properly. While mixing, you can use heavy mixing this period, but once you add your surfactants, make sure you take care of how you mix. You use low shear this time around, so that bubbles will not be, or air will not be introduced into the product. And that is what I've done. Now last thing to add is the phase D, which is going to include my antioxidants, my preservative, and my fragrance. You can decide to add essential oil, extract, or any other thing into yours. And the antioxidant is because there is oil, plant oil in it, and the plant oil we use is grapeseed oil. You can substitute it with any other oil you wish to. And the good part about this hair shampoo is that you can still use it as body wash. So if you want to make a face wash or a creamy body wash, this is the same method you will use. If you don't want yours to be this thick, depending on the packaging or the pump you are using, then please reduce the viscosity. To get the formula, please visit our websites, jclab and academy. There are different formulas you can get, and then if you want us to teach you how to make it, you can also reach out or go to our website, join our online or physical class. And if you want us to make the product for you, we also do that, white labeling or contract manufacturing, whichever one you prefer. Once this one has cooled down to 40 degrees centigrade or below, then we'll add the last thing. While my creamy hair shampoo is cooling, I have my cool down face here, and it contains the antioxidants, vitamin E, alpha tocopherol, liquid Jama Plus, and fragrance oil. So everything is mixed together now. It's just to pour it into the products and then check the pH. Most times I do reduce the guaiacol ammonium chloride. When I first added, I did adjust the pH, but this time around I did not adjust the pH. I left it till end of the formulation, so which means I'm still going to add the lactic acid solution, which I have in my formula. I'm going to add it into it in order to reduce it. Definitely the pH is going to be high. Welcome back. It is time to show you the consistency of the wash. Let me mix it. This is our final consistency. You can just give it a little mix. Don't over mix at this point in time because you don't want bubbles in it again. So mix it in. Now, as I said before, now I told you that you can always work on the viscosity you want. You don't have to work on this viscosity. By the time you get the formula, you can either increase the viscosity enhancers or you reduce. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Till next time, I remain your girl, Josephine, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.